Alright, so, as you might know, I have a pet pig at my household, and her name is Tinkerbell. So, in this video, I am going to be going over whether or not you should get a pig, how expensive they are to maintain, and what they eat. So this is Tinkerbell. She's not 3 years old yet. She will turn 3 in October. But pigs can live up to 20 years. And she eats in the morning. She wakes up at usually about 6:30 or 6 o'clock. That's her noises. She usually wakes up at about 6 o'clock and will ask for this Missouri pig chow. And that pig chow, she usually gets about a cup of it every morning. And she usually really enjoys that. She will also, as soon as she's done eating her food, she will want to go outside. Outside, in my backyard, we have a bunch of grass. And she will almost always eat the grass that we have in our backyard. Out here. Yes, she will almost always eat that grass. And especially when it's warm, she will lay in the rocks, right there. That's exactly where she'll lay. She goes in our house quite often, and she gets along just fine with our dogs. She has almost never pooped or peed in the house. The only time she ever pooped in the house was when she had a heat stroke, and that is a story for a different day. So she will go inside and outside of the house. You do not have to worry about knowing when they want to go outside, because she will scream and nudge at the door. So if you are sensitive to loud noises, the pig is not a very nice pet for you to have. In around lunchtime, which is 12 for her, she will get chopped up fruits and vegetables. These aren't insanely expensive fruits and vegetables. It's just stuff like squash. She does not like bell peppers. But she'll eat tomatoes, squash, carrots, cucumbers, not broccoli. Her favorite squash is the yellow squash. She likes all kinds of squash, like here and here. But she will also eat tomatoes and carrots and cucumbers. You should not give your pigs anything to drink except water, because they can get addicted to it kind of, and they won't drink their water. They will only want that stuff. And where she sleeps is in this walk-in closet that we have in my parents' room. Right here. She has a tent to keep her busy, but she just has a blanket in there. She has 2 toys. This one, it makes a noise. But at night, around dinner time, or 4 o'clock, she will get another scoop of the pig chow, the Missouri pig chow. You should get the senior pig chow, even if they're not seniors, because the senior pig chow has less calories and fat. When she's going to bed, first we always take her outside and make her go pee. Because if you don't, sometimes in the middle of the night, she'll yell at you to go pee. And when you take her outside to go pee, you have to make sure that she actually goes. Especially if it's cold, she will just walk, squat, not pee, and just go back inside. But there's a lot of sap on the ground in bird poop because there's a tree. She's a very loud animal, but probably like smell-wise and stuff, she's easier to take care of than the dogs. She eats more, yes, but she's cleaner. It is very common misconception that pigs are dirty, dirty creatures, but they're really not. They're very clean. They're very clean. They will scream quite often, but that is mostly just them that's just them either whining because of how cold it is, or they want attention. I think she wants to get pet. Okay, she's angry right now. But when she's not angry, you will be able to go up to her. If you're on carpet, she will fall and roll over, and you can scratch her belly. She really likes that. To keep her contained in her room, we usually just use a baby gate. But if there's an emergency, she would be able to open it with her nose. Pigs have extremely strong necks, and their necks are so strong and their noses are so strong that our pig, like a couple months ago, pushed over a safe. So they're very strong animals. Our dogs, we have 4 dogs: Tugger, Zila, Chopper, and Adriana. They all get along just fine with Tink, except for Chopper. Chopper, he can be a jerk sometimes. He will growl at her, but she can defend herself very nicely. She makes this like noise, and she will like push him out of the way. She's not afraid of him. So that pretty much wraps. Wait, no. Mom, how much did Tinkerbell cost?
We adopted her for a little over $100. And then her vet bill, the first one,
to get her spayed?
Yes, was not quite $100. And then she fractured her elbow, and that was over $500. But she fractured her elbow 2 weeks after we got her. And then she's had 3 or 4 vet bills since. Just shots and trimming her feet. She's eating.
But adoption-wise, she's cheaper than a dog.
Oh my God.
Purebred dogs can be like over thousands of dollars. But right now, she's actually eating grass. So that is just proof that they will eat grass if you have a grass lawn. And also, especially if you're feeding them cucumbers and tomatoes, sometimes their poop will plant a tomato plant.
Are you going to go show them the pink tomato plant in the back?
Yeah. Okay. So near our pool, there was so she pooped, and it planted a tomato plant that is growing tomatoes. And I think that that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna see if I can show it to you. Here it is. This is the tomato plant. Somewhere it was growing a tomato, but it looks like one of the dogs ate it. So I think Tinkerbell actually might have eaten the tomato off of there. So yeah. I definitely think if you're looking to get a dog and you don't live in an apartment, I think you should definitely consider also getting a pig. Pigs, they shed a little bit, but some dogs shed more. This is Zila right here. She's my dog. That dog is Adriana. This dog is Tugger. And we have a little white fuzzy dog. His name's Chopper. So that pretty much wraps it up on the guide to owning a pig. Subscribe, comment, and stuff. Okay.